अस्सलाम वालेकुम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। रब्बिश इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वाहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा। Children, you are back. I gave you a little time for a little break so that you can energize yourself. Now we are going to work on the rest of the paper, question number 7 till question number 6 we had done earlier, and now we are going to start from question number 7 of our paper, May-June 2023, paper 2-1. The flowchart represents an algorithm. I can see, just let's read the flowchart first. We will start. Then we have the process box, pointer equals to 1, input letter in the box that is in the flowchart symbol that is meant to take input. Then is word, that is basically my array, pointer comma 1. Now, if we pay attention to this thing, what strikes our mind actually? Yes, if we say this is word pointer comma 1, it means it is representing what? Yes, that's great. It's representing a two-dimensional array. Is word, which is the name of the array, brackets pointer comma 1, which means in first case it will be 1 comma 1, is equal to letter. The letter is a variable. Yes, move down and the output is here. No, the value of pointer is increased by 1, pointer equals to pointer plus 1, it moves here. And then the same procedure is repeated. Checked that is it equal to the required letter. If yes, well and good. Otherwise, it will be finishing this. Now, fine. In this manner, once the value of whatever you are searching is found at the location, then it will be output. And then we are working for another input from the user, another letter, Y or N, input choice. Now, in case the user wants to have some more input given, then it will be moving down. And input choice is choice equals to Y. Yes, it moves up once again. No, it ends the program. Now, moving on to the question. The table represents the 2D array word, which stores the first half of the phonetic alphabet used for radio transmission. For example, word 10, 1 is J. So here you can see 10, 1 is basically this value. And this is showing the variable. 10, 1 is J. And then we have represented it as Juliet. Understood? 10, 1 is J, 10, 2 is going to be Juliet. Similarly, you can say even 5. 5 is location, the row number. And this location has two elements. First location is holding E and second location is holding echo. Any questions? We are working on a 2D array. This is my 2D array, location 1. Location 2, you can see in order to access any location, we have to use two subscript numbers. Complete the trace table for the algorithm used here. Complete the trace table for the algorithm by using the input data that you can see here. And we are going to work on the data that is given here, FYDN. Let's start. Let's start it together. Pointer equals to 1. So you can see pointer, the value of pointer is 1. Input letter. For this input letter, we moved here and we moved on to location, first location, that is F, written in the column of letter as capital F. Is word pointer comma 1 equals to letter? Is word 1 comma 1 containing letter F? No. So that is why you can see the value of pointer is increased by 1, and that is represented here by increasing the value of pointer by 1, and it becomes 2. Now the value is going to be compared with the second. Now you can see, now it will be compared with B, because in this array word, pointer is now 2, and 2, 1 is now holding what? 2, 1 is now holding B. So now, is it matching? Is it matching with the letter F? Still not. So it will move up, and the value of value of pointer will be increased by 1, and you get 3. Again, comparison will be made now with the letter C. Still, F is not matching with C. The value of pointer is increased by 1, it becomes 4. And then the value is now compared with D. Still not matching. The value of pointer is increased by 1 once again. And in this manner, you can see for yourself that the value will be changed. The value will be shown in this manner clear. Fine, got it? First of all, it was 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6. The values were compared one after the other with A, B, C, D, E. They all resulted in a failure, no, and that is why the pointer was increased repeatedly. Once the value of pointer has reached 5, and then again the situation was false, it moved here, the value of pointer is increased by 1, it became 6, and now the value is now compared. So you can see for yourself, once I compare this with the location is 6, the value is F, and F and F is matching. So definitely, what will happen? The condition is now true. So it will move here, and it will be the output of this whole message. Now you can see for yourself, be very cautious. Output letter. So you can see the word letter is coming here. F is actually the variable, which is letter F, is represented by word pointer comma 2. Now pointer comma 2 means if found, it will look for the location, and the value is going to be foxtrot, and that is displayed as it is. So be cautious. The placement, the word, the way it is being written, it is capital here. Then before is a space that is represented here, is represented by, and then the value is supposed to be again in capital. So you have to take the values exactly the way they are present in your table, in your 2D array. Any questions till now? Understood? Letter F is represented by the value picked up from here. After that, it is going to move down, and you can see for yourself the value is going to be input another letter, and now it will be another, it will be Y. In this case, we have talked about F, we've talked about Y. Now this Y will go into choice. Is choice equals to Y? Yes, it moves up. So you can see for yourself the value, since the value is true, that's why it moves up, and it will take the next input. But before that, the pointer's value will be initialized with 1 once again. So here you can see, before we have taken the next input, we are going to move up. The value of pointer is going to be initialized once again by 1, and then the same procedure will continue. Any questions? Are you clear? Now, I think now we'll continue very quickly. I hope that you all will be able to understand and do it very quickly, because now it's much clear to all of us, isn't it? Yes or no? Pointer is 1, the next input is D. So you can see the input is going to be resulting in your value. Pointer is 1, the input is D now, and here you can see the value of D will be compared with each representation, and you can see for yourself that in this case, the value will be checked repeatedly, and with the values here, A compared, not successful, B not successful, C not successful. The value of pointer is increased from 1 to 2, and then to 3, and then once the value has reached here, it has met the condition. When the value of pointer was 4, the value was D, comparison successful. So it is going to print the message once again. Letter D is represented by delta. Now you can see another option asked again in the letter. Y, or N. So please be cautious that you have to exactly output in the output column the same way as is present in your flowchart. Now you can see after D, it's N. So since it's not Y, that's why the program has ended and you are finishing your flowchart. Easy. And this type of algorithm, identify the type of algorithm used, that is simple linear search, because you are trying to search the elements, the location of the elements in the array, and that is called linear search. Part C, describe one problem that could occur when this problem, if an invalid character was input. Now, this is something that we need to see. In case an invalid character is input, then what will happen? 1 mark per point, and you can see for yourself. It's a 2-mark question. 1 mark per mark point, maximum 2. The algorithm would not stop. If invalid character was entered, maybe for example, if I had entered yn, it's perfectly okay. If I've entered a value that is within the table, within the 2D array, that's perfectly okay. But in case I don't follow the instructions, then what may go wrong? The algorithm would not stop. Yes, that's excellent, Ellie. Is going to make your program a non-repeating one, because it would not have found them it was seeking. Or the array would run out of values after the pointer reached 13. The algorithm will crash, because the maximum values that are present in this 2D array, as you can see here, are 1 till 13. It has started searching. Maybe you entered something that is not present in the table, in the 2D array. So it will keep on searching, and definitely a time will come that it is not able to locate. So remember, we have learned it also that whenever we are working with linear search, we keep on searching till the end or the item is searched. So we stop working because the item is located, the item is found. So we stop our search also. So in this manner, if you have mentioned the 2 points correctly, you will definitely be able to score 2 out of 2. Any questions? Okay, in this flowchart, we have talked about a number of things which are going to help you a lot. A 2D array, how is it handled? Then definitely the topic of linear search, that is basically dealing with the array also. So I hope that this is easy, not difficult. You can handle the questions very easily. Now, question number 8. The function length phrase calculates the length of a string phrase. Write the pseudocode statements to store the string. The beginning is the most important part in phrase, the variable. Calculate and output the length of the string. Output the string in uppercase. Now, there are 3 tasks that I need to perform, and there's 1 mark for each task. You can see storing the string in phrase, correct use of length function, correct use of UCase, and correct outputs. Now, what is done? We can simply see phrase is the variable, phrase, where we have the assignment operator. The beginning is the most important part within double quotations, as it's a string value. Output length phrase, perfect. I'm not using any variable. I'm directly using output statement. That's perfectly okay, Ali. Although you can store it in a variable also. But you can, since it is only asking you to output the length of the string, first of all, after calculating, then output the length of the string. So you can simply use the length function, the library routine of length, and you can get the task done. Length, within brackets, we write down phrase because there is only one argument. Then another one is output the string in uppercase. And for uppercase, you have learned the use of UCase. So output UCase, and again within a single bracket, within parentheses, you've written the variable phrase, and you will easily score 3 out of 3. Write the output your pseudocode could produce, and this is, since we have 2 output statements, the first one is for length of the variable phrase, and second one is for converting it into uppercase. So if you count the total characters, including the spaces, in this string, this is your string, and if you calculate the number of characters in this whole string, it comes out to be 40. 40. When you do it, you can do it yourself. You want to do? Okay, now very quickly do it, but just remember the spaces are also included. THE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So in this manner, you can count and you will score easily just by writing down the correct statement, the correct value, 40. Output U case. Just remember the whole phrase will now be converted into uppercase. Do not forget to put every single value in the uppercase. The beginning is the most important part. Fine? Easy? Okay. Question number 9. Your favorite one, logic gates. Yes, that's great. You know it very well. Consider the logic expression Z equals to not A or B and B is or C. Draw a logic circuit for this expression. Each logic gate must have a maximum of 2 inputs. Do not simplify this logic expression. And for this, 1 mark is for each correct gate with the correct inputs as shown. So you can see not A or B. Not A or B. So you can see not A is not at first, and then we have connected with the OR gate, and one signal is coming from B connected to the OR gate, and then it is going to the last AND gate, and we are finished with this part. Next part, B XOR C. So one signal coming from B to the XOR gate, and the signal coming from C to the XOR gate, the output is going to the AND gate. So simple, isn't it? Yes? Okay. Complete the truth table and you can easily score 4 out of 4 because there's 1 mark for each proper gate along with the correct input. And by the way, again, just be cautious. The NOT gate is always dealing with 1 input only. This is the gate that has 1 input only. Now, complete the truth table from the given logic expression. Now, this is the logic expression that I've just copied for your convenience. And just for the purpose of making it simple, I've color-coded it. Not A written, then we have not A or B, then we have B's or C, and you can see simply converting all the values for A from 0 to 1 and all the ones to 0, then that is your not A. Then we have not A or B. For this, we have taken this column. First of all, this column is taken, and you can see after this column is taken, what are we doing is not A and then or B. This whole is now going to be compared. For example, this one is 0 and this one is 1. So 0 or 1, the value is a 1. Similarly, 0 or 1, the value is a 1. 1 or 1, a value of 1. 1 or 1, 1. 0 or 0, the value is 0. 0 or 0, the value is 0. 1 or 0, the value is 1. 1 or 0, the value is a 1. And in this manner, you can easily make your next not A or B also. Any issues? Now, once we are done with this, the next one is B's or C. And for that, what are we going to do is we are going to now refer to this B and this C, these ones, and we are going to apply the XOR gate. Then remember, yes, what is XOR gate doing? Same inputs, the result is a 0. Opposite inputs, the result is a 1. That's very good. So if we move 0 or 0, the result is a 0. 0 or 1, the result is a 1 opposite. As you can see, the opposites are going to give you the value of 1. 1 or 0, again, the value is going to give you, the value will be 1. 1, 1, same, a 0. 0, 0, same, a 0. 0, 1, again, opposite is going to give the value of 1. 1 or 0, again, opposites will give you the value of 1. 1 or 1, again, same, will give you the value of 0. So in this manner, just by looking at these two columns and applying the XOR gate, we have found this column also. So we are done with these two things. Understood? Now our task is now to handle with the and. Which ones to be considered? It's not A or B, like means that now we are going to consider these two. You'll have this one and this one, and the operation will be and here. So now let's see. In order to find out Z, we have the values here. Not A or B is represented here. B or C represented here. We will perform the AND operation and we will get the result. A 1 and 0, a 0, 1 and 1. You can see for yourself that is going to give you the value of 1. 1 or 1. 1 and 1 again. The value is a 1. 1 0 is a 0. 0 0 is a 0. 0 1 is a 0. 1 and 1 is going to give you the value of 1. So in this manner, we have found 3 locations, and let's see what about the next one. And it is going to be a 0 again. In this manner, we can simply complete our truth table and we'll be able to score. So just very quickly do it. You can write them down and you will be able to again score very easily. Yes? Okay, now let's move on to the last question. A database table called TV range shows the main features and prices of a range of televisions. So here you can see TV code, screen size, satellites, smart TV, soundbar, price dollar. This contains a list of different values. Different values are here. By the way, how many fields are here? Which are the fields? 3, 4, 5, 6. Although they're not asking, but still you need to know how do we calculate the number of fields. How do we find the number of fields? And as far as records are concerned, these are your records. Record number 1, record number 2, record number 3. So records are in rows. So in this manner, you will be able to find out the rows as records and the fields are your columns. Fine? Clear? Now let's move on to the question. Give the name of the field that is most suitable to be the primary key. State the reason for this choice. Definitely out of these, you can see there is a probability and there are definitely values that are repeated. But TV code is the only field that is storing unique values, and that is why it is the most suitable choice to become the primary key. Field, TV code, reason. Each entry in this field is a unique identifier. No two values are ever same. And you can easily score 2 out of 2. The database uses the data types, text, character, Boolean, integer, datetime. Complete the table to show the most appropriate data type for each field. Each data type must be different. TV code, definitely you can see TV code, screen size, smart TV, price dollar. Now look at the data. TV code, it's containing letters and numbers. So definitely the right choice will be text. Screen size is holding the values in digits, pure digits, no decimal part, integer values. Then smart TV is holding yes, no. It means it is Boolean. And price dollar is holding a decimal part also. A 00 is there after decimal. That's why it will be a real data type. So that is what you will write. TV code is text. Screen size is integer. Smart TV is Boolean. And price dollar is real. Fine. And very easily you can score 2 out of 2. Complete the SQL query to return the television code, screen size, and price of all smart TVs in the database table. Now, this has a few entries already written, and they are expecting the students to fill in the blanks. Like select TV code was written there, and commas were there also. And then similarly, TV range was present in the next line, where smart TV equals to was present there, along with the end with a semicolon. Now, what we need to do is we have to look at our question, and from here we figured out to return the television code is already present. So I will be definitely going for the screen size. So screen size is my next field that is written here. And be cautious the way it is written, no space in between. And price. So for price, you can see for yourself that the data type was price dollar. The variable that was used, the field name was price dollar. So you have to mention it in the same way as is present in your table. From is a keyword, then the table name is given to you already, where smart TV. Now you can see, and of all smart TVs means that smart TV equals to yes. And in this manner, you can score 4 out of 4 if you have written the values properly. Any questions? Hope that we all are clear about the question that we have discussed right now. So if you have a query, you can write down your query in the comment section. So I'll be able to know and I'll be able to answer your query also. Jazakallah khairan kaseera for being a part of the learning journey. Please subscribe the channel so that you are able to watch the videos. You are able to get the updates as soon as anything is uploaded, any new videos uploaded, and share with your friends and family also. Allah Hafiz. And inshallah, we are going to meet again with a new video of the scenario-based question, inshallah, very soon. So stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.